So I am in Budapest. That's where I found myself today. Hey, get away! This is Alex from beautiful Budapest. Well, you probably already figured that out by the name of this video. So I'm a crew member that works on a cruise ship, but right now I'm on vacation and I'm having a day, a little bit less than a day here in beautiful Hungary. So I'm gonna be walking around. This is gonna be an on-the-go vlog. Today is a bit raining. I just arrived, and if you're up to this experience, if you want to see Budapest for one evening and one next day, this is the ending of October 2025. I'm gonna be showing you around. Once again, no expectations, just pure vlogging on the go. If you're watching this separately, then welcome to my channel. Again, I'm a crew member working on cruise ships for 12 years already. I'm on a vacation, so this is the continuation of my Euro trips. You can check out the previous episode somewhere here. If I'm not lazy, it's already should be there. But if you're watching this separately, then welcome to beautiful Budapest. That's the second, maybe the third time. I think the third time I'm here. I never expect a lot from my traveling, so let's just walk around. Let's see what this beautiful place can offer, especially on some random Tuesday during a little bit of a rainy weather. But you see, it's still beautiful. So I managed to meet the person that I was supposed to meet, and to understand what actually happened, you can check out that previous video. And now I'm happy because I'm Ukrainian and I needed to renew my passport. So I met the person who actually passed that passport to me. So thank you very much, my mom, who organized all that, and thank you, Tatiana, who actually bring in that passport to me. Right now I'm kind of in between. Should I walk around, it's still kind of raining, or should I just go and check in into the hostel? It's amazing feeling when you don't have to do anything that the other is expecting you to do. It's a privilege. I kind of recommend you to reach out that state of mind. That sounds too posh, but anyway, you got me. I hope if you're watching this, you got me. Took a couple of nice reflections on the way. So just a long story short, I was not supposed to come to beautiful Budapest because I've been here before, and I would love to be here. To be honest, I would love to spend here some time, even maybe to live or spend my vacation. As a crew member, I can spend on vacation sometimes up to 2 months. I came here only because I need that document so I can apply for my Ukrainian passport. But luckily, my friend of my mom, she was here on Euro trip exactly when I was in Bucharest. So I just took the flight, and tomorrow I need to be back in Bucharest. It's again raining, but I don't care. I'm close to this, I guess that's the Parliament building, if I'm not mistaken, right? I hope you enjoy those couple of reflections that I include right now here, because the rain gives you that advantage to take some nice puddle reflections. Honestly, like a minute ago, I was almost about to turn around and give up. I mean, give up on this evening and just go to the hostel and that's it. But the thing is, the rain stopped, and I'm enjoying beautiful architecture, and okay, less of me, more of architecture. By the way, throughout the years, there was a few times for me to be here in beautiful Budapest. And there's even a couple of videos from that period. That time I was not even into YouTube, but I put them together, so they're somewhere here. By the way, this is the first experience for me vlogging in the night like this. I'm usually vlogging during the day because iPhone's camera is not the best one, but I'm in such a beautiful illuminated place that I hope you're gonna forgive me, and thank you in advance. Let's talk very quick about the arrival to the airport. So when I just arrived, where the arrivals are, I turned to the right, maybe made 100 steps, and then in the bus, there was a bus maybe in about 100 steps, and there was somebody to help, to assist. What I paid 70 cents, 60 something cents for that ride from airport to the downtown. And yeah, it was very easy to just pay pass, or you can use the card. Boom, done. So that's that. And the surrounding changed a little bit. By the way, I believe this is the cruise. There's plenty of river cruises here in Danube. It looks like a cruise ship. Nice. Would be nice to take one. But if you're interested in taking the cruise on a big mega ship or the ocean cruise, then if you have any questions, let me know. I'm up to different consultations, and of course I know a lot how to work there. You can check out the whole playlist dedicated job on board and my traveling and my lifestyle working on a cruise ship. Check it out. And reach out to me for a nominal fee. I'm more than happy to assist and answer all the questions about cruising. Maybe even get in residency in South America, which I tried in a few different countries and stuff. I think I just took a couple of very nice shots of reflection of myself and also of this beautiful building right here. You know, the reflection, and when you have the surface that can reflect, can give you some amazing, some magical effect. By the way, the Hollyland microphone gives you the functional of use it as a Bluetooth, as a clicker basically. So it's amazing. You can do your shots while standing far away. So far, one of my best purchases. I hope that the quality of the content that I'm producing reflects that. Let me know, please. Otherwise, all this is pointless. But if you're still here with me, thank you in advance for liking, commenting, and subscribing. Anyway, I'm gonna go to the metro. I don't want to stay under the rain the whole night, right? Those reflections, they don't let me go, but I need to go. There's a metro, a few stations, and I'll be in the hostel because I don't know what time is the latest time I can check in. So, but look at this. Each and every weather has its own charm. It's been a while I used the metro here. I hope I don't need any special card or whatever. Please, let me just use the pay pass and that's it. So what I printed, it's 24 hours ticket. I think it's a great solution. I'm not sure if it covers all the transportation here, but I'll check it out. It's supposed to cost something like 50 cents. I'm not sure if it's one time that I can use within 24 hours. But the guy say, there was some guy, he didn't speak any English, but he said no validate, because there is something like you need to validate, and it looks like a smaller slot, but not for this one. Anyway, I'll use it. If I'm not gonna forget, I'll keep you posted, because this vlog should be useful, right? That's the idea.
I think cities with the metro or the subway system have a huge advantage.
Very nice, very quick, very sufficient. I'm somewhere in the center and time to find a hostel. I was happy because they have a Lidl here, but the Lidl is closed, but kebab is open. This is the hostel you want to stay, not the one that I stay in the Bucharest. Hey, nothing against Romanians and Bucharest in general, but the hostel was, oof. It was not worth it, 7.5 or something. It was like maybe 5 out of 10. I'm in anticipation. Everything looks good and fancy. It does look fancy, look at this. Looks like a palace. What? Yeah, that's the hostel you want to find yourself in. Wow. Ooh, wow, everything is new. This kind of hostels you want to visit. And it wasn't very expensive. I think it was like 20 bucks per night. Maybe even less than that. Wow, I'm in anticipation. My little cozy bed. Ooh.
And now let's do the room tour or the little hostel tour. Everything is new, nice. This is where you're gonna find yourself. See, everything is clear here. In the previous hostel, they give me plenty of these papers with different codes. Here, nothing.
I already forgot how beautiful surrounding can inspire you, on whatever doing that you do. This is very important to be in a beautiful surrounding. That's the hostel. That's the groceries. There around the corner, metro. That supermarket, Olay, amazing. I don't know if you can hear me, but I was able to buy everything I wanted. Some groceries, but the main thing, Head and Shoulders, like a travel size. That was the shampoo that I was looking for. Amazing. That's when the hostel made for selfies, you see. You don't want to see the hostel in Bucharest. This one and Budapest, much fancier. I love it. Thank you. Hey, get away. This is new day, new adventures here in Budapest, capital of Hungary. Let me show you around. Luckily, it's not raining today. It's 11 in the morning. I just checked out from my hostel and now I'm gonna get something to eat. I am not a foodie, so I'm gonna eat whatever gonna appeal to me. I'm gonna see something on the street. If something gonna appeal to me, I'm gonna go for it. Right now, a beautiful day. Today I have a half day and very important day for me because I'm also gonna be having an interview for some interesting position right there. It's a job interview and I cannot say more as of now. But let's say like this, I am planning to, or as a backup plan, maybe I need to change, or I'm planning to change position but staying the same cruise company, because remember I'm working for a cruise line, Norwegian cruise line. Couple of words on a hostel where I've stayed. Hey, it's amazing place for the socializing. It's plenty people. It's new, modern. I met one Argentinian guy, Leo, kudos to you. He gave me some nice advices, the life advices and about the interview and stuff. Kind of recommend you this hostel. Since I went more on the north, you can see how colder it is, how windier it is. Came from Bucharest yesterday to Budapest, but I'm gonna be flying back to Bucharest, Romania today in the evening. And before that, somehow in the airport, I need to do the job interview. But anyway, I want to say just, it's getting colder. You know, I went up north, a little bit more north on the map, and here you go. You can feel it's much colder here than even in Romania. A few days ago in Lisbon, where I started my trip, was amazing. Also, what's great, I'm alive. Life is good, especially comparing to those who are suffering, especially in my lovely Ukraine. A little bit of a glimpse of a beautiful Budapest. Found some pedestrian street here. I'm gonna walk around, maybe eat something. I think it's a good time to eat something. Should I go for sushi?
Just for the record, for all meal, I pay $16, which is like around 14 euros.
So that was the sushi place that I visit. Ate some sushi, some spring rolls, and now I'm gonna walk around. Talking about if you want some comparison between this place and, for example, Bucharest, I can tell that this place received in the past much more funding, you know. Well, Austro-Hungarian Empire, of course, Vienna as a capital received much more, bigger piece of the pie. But Budapest, you know, received some as well. But Bucharest was on the outskirts, and you can even see it even right now, with all my respect. I love what I saw in Bucharest, but there's nothing like comparing to this place right here. And again, it's not about comparison, just the thoughts of a random traveler. Like even those kind of buildings, they look good. Been here before and I remember visiting the Ruin Bar. You can buy carrots for like maybe 70 cents. I'm in a paradise. So Anya said that this is even better than Amsterdam, huh? This is a ruined bar. All those things like famous monuments and architecture, nothing comparing to this place. This is really, you know, one of the highlights, must see in here in Budapest. So, boys and girls, here we're eating carrots. It's like basically, from what I remember, like the former communism, because this was a part of the communism or Eastern Bloc as well, you know, the Hungary, obviously, you know. But that ruined bar was like a factory or something like that, and they managed to transform a building that looks like this into a bar well known all over the Europe. If you're looking for some street food in Budapest, you can find some. By the way, this is reminding me of one food market that I visit in Argentina, and it turned out to be one of the most popular videos on my channel. It was recorded so on the spot, so quick, and I put it together and it became very popular. Maybe or hopefully this video gonna get at least half of that attention that video got. Anyway, it's a nice vibe here in the midday. You can find some food from all over the world. Walking around, I just decided to have a sit for a bit at the sun and warm up because it's a bit windy, and passing through those narrow streets there's not much of a sun, but I found like a little, not even, I don't know if it's a park or whatever it is, square, and yeah, I'm just gonna chill here a bit, enjoying the sun. For some reason today is very windy here in beautiful Budapest, but you are here not for that. You are here to see a little bit of Budapest, right? So let me offer that to you. I still have a couple of hours to walk around. I think I'm gonna go towards Danube because I love the vibe and the atmosphere of water. And Danube is the biggest river in Europe, well, in Western Europe. Oh, I think it's the biggest river, the longest river, yeah, in Europe. And yeah, I'm gonna go enjoy the vibe of it. My spontaneous, not planned, on-the-go vlog continues. And I love when found places like this, you know. Sorry in advance, my dear spectator, if this is not super interesting. I'm just, again, I never said it's gonna be super informative vlog. I'm just showing you around. I don't feel very good, and to be honest, my battery almost about to die, and I need to go and find a place to sit. So probably I'm gonna go to the Starbucks. Why would I go to Starbucks and not, as you know, most people support the local coffee shops? First of all, I've done it already. I just didn't film from it. But why I love the Starbucks, because you always can find a standard coffee and you always know that it's going to be up to standard, up to par. That's what you like when you go into those fast food chains and stuff, or famous brands. Plus, there is opportunity to charge and sit, and I need to sit and plan my future because so far I have only a couple of hostels booked. As you know, this journey is a part of a bigger trip for me. If you don't know, then check out a couple of previous videos to understand the whole story and my story, a story of a crew member, an immigrant, and so on. Look at these guys, they just taking a shower. I'm sorry that I'm witnessing all this, guys. A little bit of intimate scene. This guy almost about to join them. And everything happening in front of the church or whatever it is, or the synagogue. Wow, shame on you. So basically arrived last night and then I walk around. There was rainy evening last night, but I managed to take a couple of nice shots at the embankment. Then I went to the hostel, checked in. The hostel was amazing. And now I woke up, got something to eat, and now walking around exploring beautiful Budapest. I also did manage to meet up with a friend of my mom, and she passed the passport to me. So if you're following me, if you understood the context right now I can proceed with the organizing appointment in the embassy. And I think I'm gonna do it in the embassy or consulate, how do you call it, in Lisbon. But I need to schedule that appointment first. I need to find a time during my travelings. Also stay tuned because tomorrow I'm gonna go, tonight I'm flying to Romania, Bucharest, but tomorrow I'm gonna go to Brașov and I'm gonna see the Dracula's castle, and I sign up for the tour, so it's gonna be a lot of fun. Yeah. You see so much text about Starbucks, but I end up in this place having some coffee and some local pastry, which was good, like a pastry with a little bit of a cheese. In general, about the vibe. So first of all, another place of good-looking people. You know, it's Europeans. They usually fit. They look good. They walk. They walk a lot. It's very common to walk, to do some exercise and lead in general a good lifestyle and having a healthy habits. They look good once again, and it's nice to be in an environment like so. And it's interesting that most of the time they speak English. Well, in those places like cafes and stuff, most of the people are speaking English because the Hungarian language is very hard. I still did not pick up even few words. This is probably the only place where I feel like, understand me in the right way when I'm gonna say this. I feel like, let's say, American, because I don't know any word except of thank you, probably, how to say. And the thing is, it's so interesting because in any other place, I would know a couple of words. Like in Spanish-speaking countries, I can communicate. Latin-speaking countries, but here, the language is so unique that try yourself. But anyway, here I can feel related to, let's say, Americans, which are traveling without knowing some other language, and then they like, wow, need to discover the whole new world. Even though Hungary, it's our neighbor. I'm from beautiful Ukraine. They are actually our neighbors, but the language is so unique and so different, and so the country and the cultures and the people. A little bit of porcelain, I guess that's how you call it, or the crystals. But that reminds me of a Soviet Union, to be honest. I remember something like that we used to call service, which is like a set of different plates and stuff, and it's so Soviet to me. Talking about Soviets and history. This is everything in one footage. If I have a chance, I would live here for some time. I think it's a very comfortable place to live in terms of transportation, accommodations. It's in the center of Europe. You can get from here to any part of Europe within a couple of hours. It's amazing, you know. Very unique culture, a very strong cyclist culture and stuff. And of course, such a picturesque place. Not only Budapest, but Hungary itself. It has a lot of beautiful places. So it's not only about the Budapest. So if I got a chance, if I were you, if I would be in my 20s, I would start my European journey, not with Paris, London, or Rome, but with Budapest. Look at those ducks. I think that duck looked tired. That's why I like, travel without a plan, because you just walk around and you see places that you would never even find on a radar. Like, look, there's like a big something that looks like a moon, and people are taking picture of it. Let's go check it out. By the way, this is a very iconic dish from here. You see, that looks like that. It's sweet. Kurtos kalax, that's how I would read, but I'm not sure if it's how you read it. So once again, you just walk around and then suddenly the moon. Somebody's trying to keep the moon in their hands. Wow, it looks like this. Looks good. Finally, we reach out some sun. Nice. It is really windy today. Finally reach out the embankment of Danube, and let me show you around. Look what I've spotted. Thank you, Hungary. Those are the very famous places kind of recommended to visit. I'm not gonna go there today, but from there the view is amazing. You can see the palace, the Parliament Palace, which is gonna be on the other side, and it's amazing. Better go there during the sunset. Also, there's some river cruises available, but there's if I'm recalling, there's like a life hack. You can use one of the transportation boats and basically save some money on one of those boats that are doing some excursions. Well, depends what you're up to. I don't know your budget, so go for whatever you feel like. And the trams are passing by. Nice. Very sufficient tram system here as well. Let me include, if I'm gonna find some clips, some videos from my previous visit when I went there upstairs. If I find some decent, I'll include them here. You know, about this city, you would not say that this is the city of contrast. I wasn't sure that there's a part that looks very socialism, communist style, ghetto style, but here, the central part, it looks very well maintained, and you can tell that there was one of the centers of the former empire. And there's some modern architecture, or at least something that was built not that long ago. Something like this, which called Hotel Marriott right now. You see, this is also Budapest. You cannot stop filming because it's that beautiful. By the way, looking at there, I can tell that there's a lot of development and construction going on. I hope they're not building some skyscrapers, they're just renovating. Commercial break. So they're just renovating those facades and constructions on top. Otherwise, it's going to be pity to see some big skyscrapers there now. Look at this, Starbucks and the Shakespeare. This can be probably seen only in Budapest. and there's plenty sculptures, statues and monuments on the way. Maybe I'm walking in a not very touristic spot, however, so far I see only tourists, but there's not a lot of those beggars or whatever, they're selling something. Not sure what they are selling, probably drugs or whatever. But anyway, interesting. There is not many of them here. And what's good, they have bikes. I don't remember if I tried them the last time when I was here, but I feel like the tourists can use them as well. You know, it's always very tricky with those. You always need to find some verification code or SMS they need to send or whatever it is. But I feel like with those one should not be a problem, because Budapest is very convenient city and very inclusive. This is this iconic bridge. You're gonna cross it, you find yourself on that hill, and I kind of recommend you to check it out. Again, as I mentioned, the view from there is amazing. You'll see the Parliament Palace, which is right there. Little glimpse on airport in Budapest. That's the spot where I'm gonna finish my journey. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. I'm going to Bucharest and then I'm going to Albania, so stay tuned.